Before I begin, I want you everyone to look forward over here. There's a very nice model that the team have made. Inshallah, I'll ask you what it means first of all. Which inshallah at the end of the program, the boys and the gents will come and have a look. And then after they leave, the girls and the ladies will come and look at it. So I'll ask, I think the ladies can see this side more better. So let me ask you. This model that you see over here, well, let me start with the easy part over here. For those who are here, you can see. What do you see, boys, over here on this right-hand side of yours? A door. We see there is a door over here. What do you remember when you hear something about the door? And remember, we are talking about the Bibis and the ladies of Karbala, or whoever is related to Karbala. So yes, Bibi Fatima alayhi salam. What about Bibi Fatima alayhi salam?
When the door was burned.
Yes, the door was burned. It was the moment, you can say, when history changed. When those who are supporting the Ahlul Bayt were on one side and those who are against them were on another side. They were found out who is with them, who is against them. That was one. That is one side of the model. Then the second side of the model. We see there are, what do you see over here? Boys, what do you see over here? Graves, right? What do you think represent? Whose graves are these? Yes, ma'am. Jannatul Baqi. Ahsant. What do you see? Whose graves are in Jannatul Baqi? Bibi Fatima alayhi salam. Okay. What about the other four? Yes. Imam Hassan alayhi salam. Okay. Any other one? Yes. Imam Zain al-Abidin alayhi salam. Yes. Imam Baqir alayhi salam. One more on this side, girls. So we have second Imam, fourth Imam, fifth Imam. One more Imam is missing. Who is it? Imam Hassan al-Askari, okay. Imam Jafar Sadiq alayhi salam. Recite the salawat, please. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. So the first four graves you see are the Imams. Second Imam, fourth Imam, fifth Imam, sixth Imam. The below grave is a representation of the grave of Bibi Fatima alayhi salam. I say a representation. Do we know where Bibi Fatima alayhi salam has been buried?
No.
Why not?
Because the Saudi people they didn't want anyone to know where the graves are except for the children of Bibi Fatima and the.
So only those that they want to find out, they should be knowing, right? Yeah. Not everyone. Hassan, there is one answer maybe. That might be an answer. Any other answer from the girls' side? G. Yes. Hassan, thank you very much. So we do not know where she is buried. But one of the possibilities might be here. Another possibility where she might be buried is next to the grave of the Prophet. In her house, they say. We have a hadith that she might have been buried in her house. In fact, our teacher says when they tried to dig up that area, they could not dig it up. As if to show that this place, nobody touches it. She might be buried there, that's why. So Bibi Fatima, one of the very special points about her is she was the one who you can tell, if you follow her, if you love her, and you decide that she's the one who I want to believe in my life, you will be on one side, the side of the people of heaven. If you decide that I'm going to go against her, you are among the side of the people of hell. Recite the salawat, please. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali. Know this much. We are all gathered over here. We are not just talking, but there is one very special audience in our crowd. Who is that special audience and person in our crowd? From the girls' side, let me ask this time. There is one very special person in our crowd. G. Bibi Fatima, you have another answer? Hassan, thank you very much. Whenever we mourn and remember Imam Hussein alayhi salam, we remember her also. In fact, we are being told before Imam alayhi salam was born, she was crying for him. And after he was born, just after he was born, Jibreel alayhi salam came to the Prophet and said, your son Hussein alayhi salam will be crying. So she is always looking out for whoever is crying for him. Because if you connect to Imam Hussein alayhi salam, you have connected to her. In fact, she is so powerful, it is said that when she is crying, all the angels in the heaven are crying. If you remember the incident when she passed away and Imam Hussein alayhi salam was about to hug her, it is said that Imam Ali alayhi salam was told, take Imam Hassan, Imam Hussein away from her. Why? Because the way they are seeing Imam Hassan, Imam Hussein alayhi salam are hugging Bibi Fatima alayhi salam, that even the angels are crying due to this scene. So take her away. For Bibi Fatima alayhi salam, even the angels cry. What you are doing just now is the job of the angels. You are doing the job of angels just now. In fact, it is said that no one can calm down the anger of hell except the angels that are there over there. And when Bibi is crying, the angel even gets angry. The hellfire also gets angry. And the angels have to stop the hellfire from destroying the people who destroyed her. Recite the salawat, please. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad wa ajil farajah. Let me shift gears now. How much time do we have? Okay. Killer. Time? That's I'll keep on reciting until you give me ishara. Let's recite one surah and we try to connect it to Bibi Fatima alayhi salam. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Which surah do you think I'm going to recite connected to Bibi Fatima? Suratul Qadr, Asan. A very smart boy. That's why I'm not explaining anything. I'm giving you to recite. All together then, Surah Qadr we recite. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Inna anzalnahu fi laylatil qadr. وما أدراك ما ليلة القدر ليلة القدر خير من ألف شهر تنزل الملائكة والروح فيها بإذن ربهم من كل أمر سلام هي حتى مطلع الفجر. It is said that whoever understands Bibi Fatima alayhi salam has understood Laylatul Qadr. Whoever understands Bibi Fatima has understood Laylatul Qadr. In the same surah, Allah says, وَمَا أَدْرَاكَ مَا لَيْلَةُ الْقَدْرِ. Who can translate for me? وَمَا أَدْرَاكَ مَا لَيْلَةُ الْقَدْرِ. Girl side first, yes. Ahsan, thank you very much. Thank you very much. And what can make you know what is the Laylatul Qadr? Is if I ask you, do you know the most expensive car in the world? Do you know the most expensive house in the world? For those who don't know, like myself, I will say, do you even know what is the most expensive house in the world? So you say, I don't know. As if Allah is telling you this Laylatul Qadr is so powerful, you won't know the value of Laylatul Qadr. Bibi Fatima is equal to Laylatul Qadr. If I'm explaining Bibi Fatima alayhi salam, I can't. Allah is saying, Laylatul Qadr, you can't understand. Our Imams are telling us, Bibi Fatima, you can't understand. Both are similar. In fact, Laylatul Qadri, what's the word say? Who can translate that for me? Boys said. Those who are sitting in front. G. Mane kya? Laylatul Qadri khairun asan. Khairun is better than 1,000 months. Shahr. Months. 1,000 months. How many years is it equal to? Yes. 83.3333, right? If you do amal on Laylatul Qadr, it means you have changed your whole life equal to 83 years. 83 years. If a person lives for 83 years, he can do what he did in one night. That is Laylatul Qadr. Now, Imams are saying, Bibi Fatima is Laylatul Qadr. That means, if you understand her, if you do something that connects you to Bibi Fatima, what do you think will happen? If you do something for Bibi Fatima, alayhi salam, what do you think will happen? 83 years. Gee, you want to say something? Asan. So the sawab of Laylatul Qadr is better than 1,000 months. Thank you very much. So if you do something for Bibi, you get the sawab of 83 years. If you have come here remembering Bibi Fatima alayhi salam, you are doing something that can take you so far that a person would have taken 83 years to get there. Imagine if I tell you from this planet up to what's the nearest planet?
Mercury.
Mercury is a bit far. You get burned over there. Don't go there. Mars. Okay, Mars, not the chocolate Mars. The planet Mars. Imagine you are taking a car, for example. You want to go to Mars. Okay, the planet, not the chocolate again. You want to go there. Let's say it takes you 83 years. You are a young boy. Now you become an old man by the time you reach Mars. Allah is saying what? 83 years, Bibi Fatima alayhi salam. You take her hand and you move forward, you can reach Mars in one moment with Bibi Fatima alayhi salam. That is the power of Bibi Fatima alayhi salam. Recite a salawat, please. Muhammad wa ali Muhammad wa ajil farajah. I'll mention one last thing because I'm sure you're also tired. You came back from Majlis. We have this. Okay, Hassan. We have this narration. You can say a poet. His name is Sheikh Shahr Ashub. He says there is a nawha that was taught to a reciter by Bibi Fatima alayhi salam. He saw a dream and he saw himself near the grave of Imam Hussein alayhi salam. So Bibi Fatima alayhi salam in grief is telling this Nawha Khan, like Ali Shah Nawar and all this Nawha Khan you have, is telling this Nawha Khan, I want to give you one marsha to recite. This now marsha is from Bibi Fatima alayhi salam herself. You can imagine how powerful it might be. This is the translation. He says, O eyes, pour forth and shed tears. O eyes, pour forth and shed tears. Do not withhold. Do not stop yourself from shedding tears. You might come to Majlis. Sometimes you might feel like crying, but maybe you don't want to cry. Maybe you feel shy. Maybe you are uncomfortable. Bibi is telling in this marsha, don't tell your eyes to stop yourself. Cry as much as you can. This is the musibat of Imam Hussein alayhi salam. It's so great. And weep for the one in Karbala. Imam Hussein, martyred in Karbala. Weep for him. Who left his chest crushed. On the plains of Karbala, one of the biggest musibat, the gum and the grief on that day was when the horses were trampling on the chest of Imam Hussein alayhi salam. He was not made a martyr by illness. No, he was not sick. Nor was he sick. Know that Imam Hussein alayhi salam on the plains of Karbala was killed and crushed by horses. It was not because he was sick, no. It was because people went there and killed him. Recite the salawat, please. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad wa ajil farajahum. I just want to mention one more thing because we have all come here focusing to be Fatima, Imam Hussein alayhi salam. I want to give you one hadith that will show you your position, your status in front of Bibi Fatima alayhi salam. It is said that Bibi Fatima cries a lot for Imam Hussein alayhi salam. But then when she subsides, she stops crying, she looks towards the Zuwar of Imam Hussein alayhi salam. Where? Karbala. We might get an opportunity, inshallah, one day we try to go to Ziyarat. Inshallah, Allah give us the tawfiq to go to Ziyarat. Ameen. She says to the angels, or rather the Ahlul Bayt say to the angels over there, O angels, go to these Zuwar that are here, those who are the Zair of Imam Hussein alayhi salam. Do what, Bibi? Or Ahlul Bayt, what should we do? He's saying, make them know that you are here. Make them know that the angels are with this Zuwar. What will the angels do to the Zuwar that are there in Karbala? He's saying that he will touch, the angels will touch the people who are there. They will feel some kind of comfort in their heart. I don't know how many of you have gone Karbala, or even in the mosque, you might feel this feeling. You go over there, you are inside the mosque, you have some kind of grief inside you, and somehow you are happy also. Do you feel that? You will come there, don't worry. You take your time. Imagine you are sitting over here, somehow in your heart you are sad, and somehow in your heart you are happy. You are sad for Imam Hussein alayhi salam, yes or no?
Yes.
You are sad. But you are also happy because you got the chance to be in this majlis. This is the angels. They have come to touch your heart. This is not magic. This is not natural. No, this is special for all of you who are here. This is the du'as of the Ahlul Bayt and Bibi Fatima alayhi salam that is touching you. Know that it's coming from there. So we pray to Allah, inshallah, to get us the tawfiq to understand Bibi Fatima alayhi salam, know why she is turning to us because of Imam Hussein alayhi salam. And that we get accepted in our amal that we have done today, get accepted. Besides the salawat. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad.